How you doing, everyone? Thank you for coming and watching this video or any of my videos. This is the promo of the Lo-Fi Hip Hop School. The purpose of this school is to help you and me to do better or much more fun lo-fi hip hop music. So for those of you which are there beginners, I think you will learn a lot, because I'm myself was a beginner more than 15 years ago, and I learned a lot during my production journey, and sometimes in school, sometimes by myself with teachers, and just trying it out until I am in a very good place for my soul, which I create sample packs and music, and I work with a lot of cool people. And this lo-fi hip hop school gonna be ever expanding episodes. So for example, how to program a BoomBap beat, new soul beat, how to use reverb on drum, how to create some variation, some automation, blah blah blah. And basically there is no plan, there is no I don't know how many videos I will make in a week, month or year. I'm just doing it, and each time I will make a new video. It will be episode 1, 2, 3, etc. And I think this is enough talking. If you wanna check out my sample packs or my music, my name is Alon, aka Floating Anarchy. You can find my music in Spotify, Apple Music, and stuff like this are under the name Floating Anarchy. And also you can find my sample packs on Aligned Collective, also on Loop Masters and Loop Clouds. All the links for my music and sample packs and stuff like this will be in the description below. And that's about it. Hope you're gonna enjoy from this journey like I will enjoy from it. I'm doing it also for myself, to remind myself how fun it is to create music and to be fluid and open, and not to think about how to do something very specifically, and then to forget the fine and enjoyment of music creation. So enough talking, let's go to the video. Bye bye, thank you for watching. How you doing? Episode number 1. Let's make a BoomBap beat using MIDI and audio. Let's see the differences. What can we do in MIDI? What can you do in audio? I'll try to do it as fast as possible. Not because I'm in a rush or something, but I want you to be focused and not to say, okay, half an hour video, I'm not gonna watch it, and then you'll be frustrated and stuff like this. So I'm using my Lo-Fi BoomBap Volume 1 sample pack. Let's go to kick. Here we're gonna use the MIDI. So you know what? Let's call it drums MIDI. And let's take a drum rack from Ableton, which is a sampler. And let's load some few samples to it and start create some beats. Okay, kick. This one is good. Do not overthink it in the creation process. You can always change samples, especially if it's MIDI. So I'm taking 2 kicks, not only for the chosen part, like which one to choose, but for variations, and you will see later. This one is good. This one is also good. And let's pick a snare. This one is very good for my taste. Let's do it. So I will start with the hi-hat, like simple 1/8, like this. Let's loop it. excuse me, let's double it. This is what I meant to do. Also, we'll do some velocity randomness kind of thing, and I will make it shorter. I will move it slightly like this, and now the kick will be on the 1. This one is better. The snare will be on the 2. I think it's the most basic beat of all time. Let's duplicate the kick. Let's duplicate the snare. And let's add some kick before. And I'm doing it without quantizing because I want it to be free. Not much swingy. Let's do it like this. This is nice. So if I were to do it in audio, it would be something like this. Let's take the snare. Let's take the kick. This one. And the hi-hat. Let's take another hi-hat, a different hi-hat, and let's create it in audio. So it's like this. Excuse me. It's not the same samples, but we will do the same beat. So I will duplicate the hi-hat to get some, this is the differences between MIDI and audio. MIDI is very fast, audio it's a little bit slower, but you have, for me, I have a lot more freedom. So I will duplicate the hi-hat channel. This one would be like -5 dB, this one will be -8, and this one will be a little bit left, a little bit right, and I will start to play around with this. I will duplicate it another 2 times, and then I will start to do something like this. Take this down and take this down. This one will be even lower. You can see. Oh, this is the kick. Okay. Let's make it from scratch, and this time I will be concentrate. Never mind, you get the idea. This kick, let's call it kick. Do it like this. This one will be ghost kick, and I will use a different kick for it. Something much more muffled, like this. And I will put it around here. And this is fun for the producers who like edits. So it's very satisfying. Hi-hats, like I showed you already, we'll do something nice like this. First of all, let's do the... Oh, it's much more fun to create beats on audio, with audio. So let's duplicate it 3 times. And I will do like this. Something like this. And the differences will be, first of all, like this is close at 1, close at 2, close at 3. And this one, I will put an EQ, and I will cut a little bit of the high frequencies, like this. And also I'll put this plugin which change the dimension in space, the stereo image. So I'll put it like in the right side, like this, and put some width. And the third one I will do on the left side, and I will change the level from 0 to -6, -9, -11, just random acts. And let's bring a snare drum. Snare drum. This one, the same one. I like it much more because it's already edited, like effects and stuff like this. You can hear the variation in the hi-hats. I can put, for example, on the most busy hi-hat channel, I can put a delay on it to make it much more interesting, and a reverb on the snare, and some beefing up the kick. Check it out. Already much more interesting. Let's put some reverb on the snare. I will use the tape delay 201 because the reverb is insane. Only reverb. And let's put the kick. What can we put on the kick to make it beefy? Slam 2, it's one of my favorite for drum sound designing. Kick. Check it out. Need some pop. Let's put them all in a group, the hi-hats, call it ads, mute it, and the snare. First of all, I like to balance the kick and snare. Okay. Much nicer. I can't hear only drums all the time, so I need some instrument loop on top of it. So let's go to my instrument loop from the LOFI BoomBap Volume 2 sample pack, because I think I got some pretty nice instrument loops in this pack. Keys loop. This one is very hip-hoppy, boom-bappy. I put some EQ on it because it's a little bit too bright. And this is pretty much it for episode number 1. Let me think if we can do another thing in this video which connect to the drums, because drums is the purpose of this video. You know what? Let's add some overall sound design to the drum group. So I grouped all the drums inside of one channel, one group, and I will gonna put some lo-fi effect on it, like the Simwort, for example. I want to make it beefier. Drum bass from Ableton to make it snappier. Let's check it out for a second without the melodic loop. Check the tail of the reverb. It's gone. Let's automate it. One of the most fun thing to do is automate with a MIDI controller or your mouse. In Ableton, you just need to enable this button right next to the plus button. Make sure you're not armed in any track, and just start record, press record and start to move some knobs like this. And voila, we've got some dynamic automation. Let's put some Simwort on it because I need this grit. This grit, oh, I love it. Let's see if we have a bass line and we call it for today. Bass, bass, bass. What do you think about our first episode? Leave a comment down below. Ask for the next episode wish list. And thank you for watching. I will put some links in the description below. See you next episode.